we're back. Hello. How's everyone? How's the weather?
It's starting to get chilly here.
It's a bit dark here at the moment.
It's Michigan. It hits 50. We're all like t-shirts and shorts.
It's quite mild.
California it hit 60. We're like 16 blankets deep in, and we're like, it's cold.
I remember when I first went to California, I went outside to smoke a cigarette, and it's like 60, and everybody's out there in like winter coats and stuff. I'm out there in like t-shirts and shorts. They're like, "Aren't you freezing?" I'm like, "What? Are you kidding me?"
What's weird is
what's that in Celsius? I don't understand Fahrenheit.
What is that?
What 30?
30? 30?
That's fucking boiling hot.
30's really hot.
Oh, 30 is really hot.
Somebody else
talking
Google.
like 20 degrees above freezing.
Your degrees are different sizes, though.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're American. We didn't learn metric. It would only make sense if
15.
we took the rest
I
of
was close. It's 15.
Okay, there you go.
Which is quite warm.
That is quite, double digits. Spring has sprung when it hits 15, I think.
Yeah.
That's like the height in the middle of June.
Let me see what it gets here, because then I can like give you an idea. Where we're like, oh, it's cold or it's warm.
I was really confused when I went into Canada one time. I had to borrow a car, and then it switched, and I realized most cars have kilometer gauge as well. This car did not. It was all miles per hour, and I'm like driving through Canada trying to do math in my head the entire time.
The highest it gets here is 43-ish.
I think I'd be dead. I think I'd die at that temperature.
Yeah, 43 is not pleasant.
I'd melt. I'd physically melt.
Oh, Fahrenheit.
That's where you.
Oh, Fahrenheit.
No,
that's 110 Fahrenheit.
Bah.
Yeah, no, we sit here and like you just crank the AC and get the fuck out. You're like, nope, I'm not going out there.
Yeah, good AC does not exist in Britain.
Too expensive. That's why.
Yeah, for those 2 weeks you might use
That's why I
them.
like Denver so much. It's you got the temperature without the real heat. Because you're up the altitude. It's good.
Right.
We're Michigan, like our temperatures are all over the place. We freeze our balls off, and then we sweat our asses off. It goes like between the two. We're like 100 and something during the summer and like negative whatever during the winter.
I always thought they were taking the piss when they said in Colorado, if you don't like the weather, wait 20 minutes. But it's true. It changes all the time.
We have the same saying here.
Yeah.
Right. So this is very brief. I mean, I've literally thrown this together. So you're running. This is what I've written. All right. So you'll run into the library. One of you slams the door shut behind you. Sweat dripping off your brow. Something is chasing you. What is chasing you, and why are you running in fear? This is for you all to answer and discuss.
I'll be the one to slam the door. Because I don't want to mess with that outside. It's big and it's got teeth. And I don't like it.
Wait, is this a library in the city, or is this like?
Yes, this is the library in the city.
Did you have a? Do you have something to say about it? You put your hand up.
I have a bardic lore thing, but I'm not supposed to say that, so then I had to figure out how to point that out to James.
I think we gotta invent like what's chasing.
Yeah.
Well,
And I would.
So we'll invent it first, and then I'll wave my hand again.
I think that Carl probably got caught stealing something.
well, yeah. I was going to go.
You're already in the. This is already. I mean, you're already at the abandoned, the ruined city.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this is
Right, okay.
within the ruined city, and you've been exploring the ruins. You found the library before you had a chance to actually have a look round. Something started to chase you.
I got a monster idea.
Yeah, cool. I have as well. But go on, you go first.
Try not to make it. Try and make sure it's something that I can just go. Yeah, here's the stats. Well, there's not like there's any stats, but
I think he's being chased by a tigress. It's like a six-legged, sort of like jaguar-sized creature. It's reptilian. So it has like a reptile sort of like head on it with like a row of spikes that goes down its back. It's got 6 legs that all end in like feline claws that can retract. I think it was probably originally sort of one of those like magical creatures that some culture like kind of designed as like guardians. And now that like that culture is gone, they've just kind of like gone feral, sort of like interbreeding around like that city.
Cool.
And if somebody else has a different idea, go ahead, throw it out.
I'm good with
Please do.
the reptile claw
Yeah,
thing.
that's awesome. I was going to go for something a bit more boring, so we'll go with that one.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. I was hoping more boring.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I would probably like go for something like, I don't know, it's roughly equivalent to like some kind of a feline cat, like a cougar or something if it's in the book.
Or
Are you
could go
sure?
For it, you could go for it like a giant spider
Oh yeah.
type affair.
Giant spiders.
Everyone loves a giant spider.
I was going to say about as the city's at the bottom of an inactive volcano, at some point the volcano would have been active, and I think that's probably why the city's now been destroyed. So I was going to go for more ash zombies. So as we were walking around the city, we disturbed what we thought were just sort of the after shells of the pyroclastic cloud, where it all goes hard and the people are sort of frozen in place. But they weren't actually frozen in place. As we started to walk around, they started to move, and then as they started to move, they were glowing. So you see all the red underneath them, and they were chasing us, and that's why we're quite scared. But I like the reptilian, like cat-like things. So whichever. I'd be happy to run from either of those sources.
Yeah.
It makes no difference to me which one it is.
I think both of those are very scary. Not the sort of things you were looking for when you're just trying to find a nice picnic spot.
Absolutely. Look, I just want to find some books. All I'm after is some books. I have a bit of a read and we can go home. That's all I need.
What would you like? Who would like the lizard, the reptile cat thing, or who would like the hordes of zombies?
I would like the reptile cat thing.
Yeah.
Let's go with the reptile cat thing then.
I once heard a story about a reptile cat thing when I was in school.
This is an old Elvish thing, didn't you? This
doesn't
library,
know
like,
that.
where people are? Is that an old Elvish city, or does it just happen to be like that one Elvish sage that was supposedly lived here?
We didn't live here. He just said he thinks that human civilization sprung up from here. This is the
Oh, I thought there was
The
something about an
cra-
Elvish sage.
Elvis sage was who
He sent us here, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the Elvish Sage knows about it because this creature is actually a part of Elvish lore that lives in
Gotcha.
the volcano. And can I ask you a question about it, James?
Certainly.
Hardly think of a question.
Wow. Can I ask you a question? Yeah.
I have
6
two
years
questions.
later.
I have 2 questions on my mind. One, is it a pack animal? 2, does
Yeah.
it have a
Can we kill it?
Yeah, one, can we kill
Is
it?
it
With
killable?
fire.
Can we
No.
kill it?
One, can we kill it? 2, does it have friends?
Yeah. These are reasonable questions to ask.
Or can we disable it without killing it?
We could keep it as a pet.
My friend Brody does not believe in killing things.
Well,
yeah,
unfortunately, if you disable it without killing it, you'll probably have to you'll just leave it to die of starvation. So
Oh, shit.
no,
I can't take it in and adopt it and press
no, because they'll probably try and eat you. It's a fucking giant thing. It's massive. It's quite a lot. It's probably the size of a horse, maybe.
Ooh. That is scarier.
No wonder we're running from it.
Yeah.
And basically, you can hear it like crashing through like basically it's sort of probably a corridor that leads down to this main library, and you can hear it just sort of crashing through like ash bodies and ramming down just knocking pillars over and stuff like that, and it's you hear it slam against the doors that you've just closed, and they sort of rock back and forth.
I don't know.
And you can hear creaking as like the metal in the hinges sort of crack, because it's they're rusted and old and just sort of being damaged.
These doors are not going to hold. These doors are not going to hold. So I have an idea.
So what do you do?
I have an idea.
Okay, go for it.
Brody.
Yeah.
Carl.
What's up, dude?
Uh-huh.
On the count of 3, open the doors.
You did
What?
What? Are you crazy?
Did you see that thing? It's fucking huge.
Just open the doors.
Oh, God.
Okay, your funeral.
I'm
That's
hiding
what we're
behind
doing.
something, anything large and rocky, please.
I'm going to stand in front of the doors.
Far away
I'm
as
just giving
possible.
Giving them enough room to open the doors.
Yep.
And I'm going to hold my staff.
Wait.
And I'm not-
I got a question.
Hmm.
Are we doing this like full open, or are we doing like crack it open?
Just fling them open
All the way.
as wide as they go.
Hide behind the
God.
door,
Alright,
Brody.
I'm gonna stand with my
doors
feet
shake.
apart.
The doors shake again as you hear it sort of slam its head into the door.
I'm going to stand, plant my feet apart so I'm nice and sturdy. Grab my staff with both hands, raise it up, and then say now.
Fling the
And
door
as they-
open and hide behind.
As they fling the door open, I'm going to bring my staff down on the floor
Right.
and cast Cause Fear.
Okay.
Because
All
there's
right,
not enough fear in this room
Open
already.
scares it.
Okay. How does that look? You've slammed it down on the ground. How do you
So
cast
as I slam it
spells?
down on the ground, so to cast a spell, I have to make a roll.
Mm-hmm.
It's intelligence.
Yep. So
Roll
just
plus
roll.
intelligence.
Yep. So just roll the d20 die. If you look on your character sheet,
Yeah.
there's next to the attribute is it next?
Oh,
Hang
yeah.
on.
Okay. Yeah, there
Just,
is
if you just click that, it will roll, and it will just roll. It will roll that stat with that modifier. Seven. So on a 7 to 9, if you like to read it for me.
the spell is cast, but choose one. You draw unwelcome attention or put yourself in a spot. The spell disrupts the fabric of reality, and it is cast. But take a -1 on going to cast a spell until the next time you prepare spells. After it's cast, the spell is forgotten.
So they're your 3 options. So pick
So-
one.
I'm going to choose you draw unwelcome attention or put yourself in a spot.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
So as I slam down the staff onto the floor, there's a wave of energy that comes out, and it makes you guys feel uneasy as it kind of washes over you. But obviously, as it hits the cat thing is the target of the fear. So sort of, you guys maybe may take a step back. You're a bit sort of, not sure what's going on.
Is it like a rolling purple mist, kind of like?
It's like a shockwave.
Yeah.
So as I slam it down like this, you can see
What's-
it. You see like the
What spell are
wave go
you-
out.
What spell are you casting?
Cause fear. So it says choose a target you can see and a nearby object. The target is afraid of the object. So the object is my staff.
What level spell is that?
1.
Yeah, I have it too. Well, I mean, I don't have it prepared though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on cleric's spell list as well.
Oh, is it a cleric spell?
No.
We both have it, I believe. But if it makes it easier for you to find it, You want me to read you the rules on it?
I can't.
I have them right
Because
here.
look, hang on. I'll show you. That you can't even fucking see
Oh,
that.
hang on. Maybe it is a cleric spell because I get a cleric spell.
Yeah.
So maybe that was a cleric. It's the cleric spell I chose. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Sorry, that's what threw me.
Sorry, mate.
So what? Is there anything else after it? Sorry. Can you read how it works for me?
Yeah. So
You're supposed to pick a nearby object as well.
His
yeah, it's
staff.
my staff.
Oh, okay. It's your staff. Okay. I missed that.
So the target's afraid of the object.
Okay. All right. So, and you're standing what in front of the doors, yeah?
In front of the doors, yeah.
So
So then,
they pull so that they swing the doors open. You you
Yep.
see it. You know, it sort of lunges forwards towards you. Its shoulder sort of like it's perhaps bigger than a horse. Slams into the side of the door frame. Your spell goes off. It starts backing away, clawing away from the object, and growling growling saliva, just sort of dripping from its teeth, rancid like breath of death. Sort of intoxicate. Well, it doesn't really intoxicate you, but repels you as well. The stench of like rotten meat that hangs from its teeth.
and then I'm going to sort of hold the staff out at arm's length, sort of.
It's when it slammed into the door frame, the side of one of the doors breaks from its hinges and comes tumbling towards you. What do you do?
I'm going to attempt to jump to the side or back, whichever way is.
Okay, it's
least
yeah. So you'll
distance.
you'll probably have jumping to the side would be the way forward. So if you'd like to give me Defy Danger based on Dex, please.
So do I just roll Dex?
Mm-hmm.
Has that done it?
Yep.
A 6. Right. Mark XP for me, please.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't you're okay. This is where I need to be very creative. So you don't manage the door. You sort of jump the wrong direction rather than jump in one way. You jump into the door, and this door just sort of lands on top of you. Hang on, I've got a better fucking book while I'm looking through there. Where's my GM screen? I've actually got a GM screen, so it should have it all on there. So yeah, you take 2 damage from the falling door. It lands. It sort of knocks you to the ground. Your staff sort of rolls from your hand, and your feet. It sort of pins your feet to the to the ground, and you're sort of stuck there. Like the staff's just out. You know when in movies where the thing's just out of your grasp. I need to. Shara, what are you doing? Where is you hiding? You're muted again.
It's really weird how that keeps happening.
Probably a loose connection or something. Nope.
You're very faint.
Yeah,
Okay, here we go.
There
you go.
Yeah, it's a loose connection, I think. It's the only
Is
thing
it
I've
the
been
wire or
doing is
the-
unplugging it and plugging it back in, and woof, it works.
Is it the wire or is it the? Is it the wire or is it the microphone?
I think it's okay. I don't know. It's somewhere in the connection.
Okay. I'll talk to you about it after the show.
Mm.
Oh, well,
I literally didn't know about it until the show, so I can't tell you
That's
anything
all right.
about it.
No, I've got. I might be able to help.
All right.
So yeah,
Yes,
so
I am at the back of the
where was she?
room, hiding behind the largest, most solid-looking object I can find. Just hopefully some kind
So a
of pillar
bookshelf.
or a bookshelf.
Okay.
Bookshelf it is.
You sort of hear
Peeking around.
is it Firet or Tyrette? It's Tyrette, isn't it? Firet?
Thyret.
Yeah, you hear Firet like let out a moan as he sort of like knocked to the ground. As most people, even at our age, I don't know, at our age, when you bend over, you go, oh.
Pull me
you
back.
So, and you hear like the slamming of wood on toe. It's basically like a marbled floor. That's in fact the entire building is like a white marble. Would it be? No, it'd be black marble, almost like an obsidian color, green. Probably the similar color to your. I assume your bong's made from like an obsidian type color. Wiki. Road. Yeah.
You're the one with the bong.
No,
Sacred
it's like-
object.
It's colorful, man. It's like reds and like you ever seen those glass pipes where it's like all those like blues and yellows and reds. But like I'm familiar with like what you're talking about. That's like dragon.
So this is
Shiny black marble.
like it's black, green, dark green, white cracks in it and stuff. So it's obviously made from volcanic material. I think that's what marble's made from anyway. But you see well, maybe you're not the best person to go to. So Brody, you're standing on the other side of the door that the door sort of breaks off its hinges and slams down on Firet's legs. You can see him sort of like trying to get himself out, but he appears to be pinned down. The staff is sort of like lying just too far out of his reach. What do you do?
I'm gonna try to. Well, is the creature is held at the door? Does that look like it was successful? This is a split second.
It's backed away a bit, but it looks ready to come back in at some point.
Right.
Well,
so
shortly.
I'm gonna try to
lever
the door up so that he can get out of it. I'm gonna take my shield and kind of push the edge underneath and try to lift up, try to give it some leverage, like mechanical advantage thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just try to get it up enough so that he can get out from underneath there.
Okay. Do you want to give me a defy danger based on strength? Did anyone want to help who's in range?
I help him. I'm in range.
Yeah,
okay.
Because I passed
So
strength.
So what do you do? Describe what you do to me. Describe how you help.
I
Grab the edge of the shield and help lift up.
Yeah, grab the edge of the shield and help further push it up, and try and brace it.
Okay, so if we look at the move sheet, so if you look at the basic, I think it's the basic move sheet. Let me have a look. Right, aid or interfere. When you help or hinder someone, roll plus bond with them.
Yeah.
On a 10+, they take +1 or -2 to their roll, your choice. On a 7 to 9, they still get a modifier, but you also expose yourself to danger, retribution, or cost. So give us a just roll a stat modifier. So if you're helping Brody, how many bonds have you got with him? +1.
+1.
I have 2 with him.
Can I sing a supporting song at this point?
Oh,
Hi ho, hi ho.
sure. Well, just.
I think
well,
arcane
lift the
art
door,
lets me,
lift
but
the
I'm
door.
not sure quite how it works.
Let me have a look at your character sheet. Oh,
Yeah, so
hang
is
on
the
just a
plus
minute.
is that determined by how many bonds or is it?
Yeah, it's plus. Yeah, plus bonds. So number of bonds you have.
All right. Well, I have 2 with you, Carl, but I don't know if it goes off of how many you have with me or how many I have with you.
I have 1 with you. So
it says when you help or hinder someone, roll plus bond. So he's helping you, so it'd be his bond.
Okay.
Well, okay. So, we've described. So sorry, I need to use your character name. Shara, what are you doing?
I'm gonna grab the other edge of the shield and help.
Shara, what are you doing?
Oh, Shara.
Shush, Carl.
I'll come back to you.
Shara is singing now.
Shara's singing. My bad.
When you perform when you weave a performance into a basic spell, choose an ally and effect.
Next time someone successfully assists the target with aid, they get +2 instead of +1. Which I presume means I target Thyrat.
And then it says, then roll plus charisma. On a 10 plus, the ally gets the selected effect. On a 79, your spell still works. Okay, so yes, you need to do
No,
roll
you'd
plus
want-
charisma.
You'd want to target Brody because he's the one doing the action. Because he's lifting the door.
Brody, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the part that's confusing me. Because
The
it
next time
says...
someone successfully assists the target with aid, they get +2 instead. So no, you want to target Cole if he's going to aid, or if it depends on which order you want to do this in.
Yeah. So, Thyrat is the one stuck under the door.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But I'm
he's not
not
being
doing
aided,
anything.
is he? That's right. I do
No.
want to target whoever is lifting the door, which was Wookiee with the shield.
Yes.
Sorry, not Wookiee. Brody has a shield,
Yeah.
and he's trying to push it up. And then we've got Carl trying to help Wookiee. I mean,
Yeah,
Brody.
Yeah, so you want to.
So I wanna target Brody.
No,
So he
she
gets
wants
the bonus.
She wants to aid. She wants to aid Cole because Cole's the one that will be doing the assist roll, and he will get instead of +1. Instead of if he succeeds, instead of getting +1 to help Brody roll,
Right.
he'll get +2 to the roll.
Oh,
so
right,
Brody will
okay.
get +2 to the roll.
Deep in the weeds on this one. Like we know what the result that we're going for is.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna
So yeah,
I
do you
want
give
to-
me a
hopefully give Carl a bonus. So I'm targeting
So-
whoever I need to target for that.
so before you do that, you need to give me a performance.
I do. The brave adventurers try to save the wizard. His poor feet are trapped under the door. Lift the door, save the wizard now.
I like it.
It's amazing.
All right.
Lift the goddamn door. Lift it harder, you idiots.
Lift up, not push down.
Okay.
I
9
rolled a
plus.
9.
So what does that do?
9. Your spell still works, but you draw unwanted attention or your magic reverberates to other targets, affecting them as well. GM's choice.
Okay. Right, so you're doing the aid. You're doing it from the aids. That's not really going to resonate to something else because it's not going to get any aid.
My spell works.
The spell does work. Yeah, the spell does work. So we'll come back to you. All right, we'll come back to you. And I'm going to tell you what you attract.
Okay. Oh God.
So
There's other things to attract.
but no, there's nothing else. It's just going to. Well, all right. I'll describe.
We'll
what
find out in a
happens.
minute.
It leaps over the stuff. It bounds. It bounds into the room and leaps over the staff, and it slams into the bookshelf that you're standing behind.
I try and dodge.
And just a load of books come tumbling down. So what are you doing?
Trying to dodge.
Okay, give us a
Leap
danger
out of the
based on
way.
Dex roll, please. Mark XP
roll
as
a
you're buried in a pile of books. Suddenly the music goes quiet.
Lift the books, lift the books, lift the books.
Cole, do you want to give me a aid or interfere roll, please?
Let's see. Aid, so strength.
No. It's plus in your bonds with him. So if you've only got one bond, you're getting +1 roll to it. +1 to the dice roll. So look at a stat that's got like +1 to the modifier and just roll that.
Okay. +1 to the modifier. That one. Con.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll try and do this. We'll do Brody. So Brody, now if you want to give me a defy danger roll based on strength, you're getting +2 to this roll, including whatever modifiers you've got.
Zero. Just click on the dice. Does it bring up a window for the modifier plus?
No, because you might if you haven't got what's your strength? What's your modifier?
I don't have any modifier to my strength. It's a 0.
So it's going to be a +2. So just roll a stat that's +2.
Okay.
Awesome. What?
Oh,
Why did you roll twice?
I hit it twice because it didn't come up right away. But yeah, it's a 9.
Take the first. Take the first.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going well, isn't it? On the 79, they still get a modifier, but you also expose yourself to danger, retribution, or costs, which is good. I wanted this result because then I can just to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So you managed to pull the you managed to push, using your shield. You managed to lift, give enough force to sort of lift the door off fuck's sake, mate, here we go. I need to write down the names at some point. Yeah, Tyret's legs. You managed to sort of pull your legs free, which is lucky because before you even realise this large sort of reptilian cat thing sort of stomps its leg in front of Brody and Cole, and sort of like one paw sort of reaches out to sort of like swat the 2 of them, just swat at you 2. So what are you 2 doing?
As it does that,
let me just deal with them, and then I'll jump to you in a second.
well, I was going to say it might be important, but okay.
Okay,
We're
go
kind of
ahead.
locked in place, like holding it up. So
The only reason I ask is because you said the staff was just out of my reach.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm now a little bit further over, if I
Yep.
can reach it, I can hold it up because the spell's still in effect. If I can
Okay.
hold it up, I might be able to make it recoil before it hits them.
Okay.
It's sort of,
so-
I mean, obviously, if I'm not quick enough to do it, that's fine.
Okay. No, that's fine. So it sounds like you're trying to defend.
Yes. Sure.
Okay. Right. This is going to be a bit crazy, but if you can give me a con roll, please.
I've pressed the button.
Did it roll?
yeah, it just takes a
Yeah,
second.
it's a bit clunky today. I must be busy.
It might be a 7. So on a 7 to 9, you hold 1. So you can redirect an attack from the thing. So if you have a look at defend on the basic move, if you just familiarise yourself with basic moves and special moves as well, that would be something handy to deal with. Whatever. Have, yeah.
Okay, so I can either redirect it, halve the effect, open up the attacker to an ally,
Mm-hmm.
or deal damage to the attacker.
Yeah, but you only level 1, so you'd only be doing 1 level damage, 1 damage to it. So that
But does that mean it won't damage them?
it will still. It depends on what you choose. But let's see what happens.
Then
Because
I'll redirect it to myself.
you don't need to pick until they've decided. You don't, because it is a hold. You can hold on to it until you need to spend it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's what hold stands. It basically means you get to you've got like a card in your hand that you can play when you want to. All right. So
Okay.
you 2. So like I said, this thing comes. Its large paw comes sort of like sweeping across towards you. Brody, you're still like pushing you 2 are sort of like pushing the shield down as much as you can. What do you 2 do? You can see that the wizard is now free, but this paw is coming directly at you. Big paw.
I think I would. So he's out from underneath the door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think I would probably try to like grab Carl and like fall to the ground and cover us with my shield. You just gotta cower on the ground with the shield above us.
Yeah. I was gonna dodge out of the way, but that sounds like a good plan too.
So it sounds like you're trying to defy danger by enduring it.
Yes.
I guess I'm trying to put the shield in between.
Well, it's either that or defend. It's what you're either doing. Which is a bit weird because that
Well,
means you're.
enduring is just like taking the damage. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so I think it's probably defend that because I'm trying to get the shield in between us.
You're trying to deflect it.
Yeah, well, I mean, like it's a shield. I wanted the shield to block. That's what I mean, maybe it is enduring it. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, if you defy the danger by enduring it, it would surely mean that the shield took the blow rather
That
than
would
you.
be what it means.
Okay, then yeah, that's what I'll go with then.
All right, give us a roll then, please.
That is
Plus Constitution.
Constitution. Okay. Oh.
Mark XP.
All right.
If you want to defend,
Yeah, I will. I'll redirect it to myself.
okay. So the crazy wizard, I assume, holding up his staff, sort of runs in with it, and it sort of flinches, pulls back a little. It sort of loses its momentum as it sort of like hits the wizard. Right, let's see what that. And what did you do? You redirected it towards you, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
Kind of interposed yourself between us and it.
absolutely.
What does
It's my
fear
fault
do?
there.
Can someone read? I may have missed fear. I just need to have it read to me.
It gets an option from the object: flee, panic, beg, or fight.
God.
I don't like that fight is one of the options.
I don't like it. It's not really cool. It's not really
What
causing
happens
fear,
when you're
is it?
afraid? Fight or flight.
That's more of like enraging.
Yeah, I didn't read the description before I cast
wait.
it spell.
But if it's fighting, it might want to fight the object as opposed to you.
Oh
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So
yeah.
it might want to bat the eye. In fact, it's probably what it's going to do if it.
Look, bat the staff out of my hand.
Yeah. So rather than dealing damage, it sort of obviously sees this thing that is causing it to almost want to run away from it. You know, it's not used to running away from things. It's used to things running away from it.
Mhm.
So it goes to sort of swat the staff from your hand. What do you do?
I'd kind of like to keep hold of my staff. So what I'd like to do is defy danger. Right.
Describe what you describe.
Well,
and then
okay. So what I'd like to do is obviously I'm holding the staff out in front of it. I'd like to move the staff. I'd like to turn the staff sideways quickly so that as it bats it, it misses it.
Okay,
So
defy
it's
danger based on
vertical,
dex.
I want to do it to horizontal.
So it's going to be based on dex. It does take a while for that. Oh dear. Mark XP, please.
Rolls a 4.
You can end up with like shit roll after shit roll, but sometimes you can end up with like
Yeah.
good rolls after good rolls.
I
Also,
leveled
there's
up
probably
way faster than anyone else last time.
You managed to twist the you managed to move the staff horizontal, so it misses the staff. Unfortunately, it connects with you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. You was too, trying. I don't know, looking cool, maybe showing off a bit, maybe in a bit too cocky for your own good.
Yeah,
And you're just
I'm
sort
show these young'uns how it's done.
you sort of you are literally knocked about 10, 15 foot away. You're knocked away. You sort of fall to the ground on your backside and sort of like slide along the marbled floor. You do take some damage from it. All right.
Cool.
Let me find where. I'm going to have to use my bookmark, my movie ticket to see Captain America, something or other.
Winter Soldier.
Probably Winter
Civil
Soldier. It's probably Winter Soldier. I I did find a stat to use for it as well. Where did I find it?
Have you looked at your giant lizard cat?
I forgot to put. I closed the book. I do my normal thing of finding a stat and then not putting a bookmark in it so that I can find it.
That's what bills are for.
Giant packs of post-its.
Poor Bill.
Who gets
Put your finger here, Bill.
bills
What's Bill?
anymore?
What's Bill ever done?
It's the only thing that's good about receiving bills in the mail. Get
Oh.
new bookmarks.
Free bookmarks.
Yeah.
I just
Make
like
sure you pay
throw
them.
mine away. I just throw mine away. I get them all electronically at this point. I'm like, okay, just pay it all. First of the month. Done. To hell with you.
Found it. Five damage, I'm afraid.
5.
Minus your if you've got any armor, you can minus your armor.
1. Yeah. Okay.
And did you take 2 when the door fell on you? So you're down
Yeah.
right now? Okay.
Oh god.
But you're now sort of too far for it. In fact, you probably go slamming into the same pile of books that Weaves has buried herself. Shara
didn't
has
bury
buried
myself.
herself in. Some books, more books, sort of like fall off the bookshelf, like landing on top of the pile. You hear a ooh ooh as what are you two doing? Yeah, so we'll jump to Cole. What are you doing, Cole?
Okay, so we're under the shield.
Mm-hmm.
How close is the creature?
Like right on top of you,
Right on top of
and
me?
its focus is. Imagine it's underbed. It's sort of standing over the top of you, and it's menacingly looking at well, it's just watched Tyrette just sort of vanish into, well, not vanish, but skid along into a pile of books. Not that he knows what
And a
books
muffled
are,
squeak.
Yeah.
and so what are you doing?
Can I see what's going on while this is happening, or am I like
No, you're
out of
you're
action?
covered in books.
Yeah.
You are currently
There's no
covered in
little
books.
holes in the
Instead of
pile
a
of
book
books. I'm just
fork.
bad.
I'm going. Is it close enough that I can plunge my dagger into it?
You tell me. Is it?
Yeah,
You're not far from it.
Yeah, I'm not far from it. So like, if it's right on top of us, I should be able to like go up underneath, even if I have to roll and go underneath it and plunge my dagger up into it.
Sure.
Okay. So strength.
So you're doing a hack and slash. Is it hack and slash or are you doing backstab? Because it isn't.
Well, if it was fighting him, I think it would be hack and slash. But I think he's in a backstab situation if he's focused on the staff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable.
'Cause it's,
Sneaky understab.
Yeah, sneaky understab. It's defenseless there.
Crotch poke.
Crotch poke.
Is that it? You're going for the crotch?
Okay, so it would be roll plus dex on a 10 plus.
You're gonna dick punch the cat.
I think with backstab, you don't have to roll if you don't want to.
Take the
it
roll
says-
option.
Take the dick punch. Take it.
The dice are not our friends today.
On a 10 plus, choose to. Defenseless enemy attack. You can choose to deal your damage or roll plus dex on a 10 plus. So what do I roll? So I rolled 10.
So you can.
So I roll dex and then.
So you can either just choose to do your damage, so you roll your d8,
Yeah.
or you can choose to roll plus dex. On a 10 plus, you choose 2 of the options. On a 7 to 9, you choose 1.
Okay, so then I would roll damage plus dex.
What?
I think you do a dex roll first.
Okay.
No,
That
hang
adds
on.
bonus to your damage.
You don't have to. No. What aren't you? So you can either choose to do your damage, which is a
Okay.
d8, without any roll, apart from rolling your damage, or you can choose to roll plus dex, which
Okay.
allows you to, on a 10 plus, choose 2 of the options that you see there, or on a 7 to 9, choose 1 of the options that you see there.
I'm going to try and roll with dex.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'm gonna go crazy here. Let's go.
Big numbers, no whammies.
Yeah.
14. So you get to
Hey.
choose.
Nice.
So you get to choose 2 of the options.
So I'm gonna do 1d6.
Okay, so you do an extra plus d6.
Yeah, and then I'm going to give create an advantage for somebody. So me or an ally when acting on a opponent. Like I'm gonna try and wound it and cripple it.
Okay.
Oh, slash
So
6. Oh, why? Why?
you still need to roll a d8 as well, yeah?
Oh,
Because it's
yeah.
plus.
Oh yeah, because
If you just roll, you could literally just, if you just pressed your damage button.
oh, whoops. I didn't.
If you look on the,
That's bad.
she did.
It would be 7.
That's still good.
The 1 is what killed me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you plunge your knife in you plunge your knife in deeply into the creature. Blood spews down from above. It just sort of splatters on you. It rears up in like utter agony as you know, it reels from the pain of the dagger piercing its skin. He's probably never felt pain before.
Not like
Maybe
this.
maybe hunger pains, but it's never felt like pangs of like actual pain. I need a tally somewhere. Hang on. I need to invent something where you can keep track of wounds. You did 7 damage, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
How far is Tyrette from me? 'Cause this thing is still on top of us. It's like hovering above
Yeah,
us.
Tyrette's about, like I said, about 15 foot away.
I think he's got a pretty solid hit in there. Is this thing like right above us where I could try to like knock some of the legs out and see if I could get it to like topple over? Like, are we directly in between the legs? Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Stick your hand up its butt.
Yeah.
Proctology exam.
Fist of Keanu!
Whoa.
It is how you get a dog to release.
Look, what you need to download 128 megs into your brain.
I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and I had to touch him in order to cure light wounds. You're just too far away for me to like heal you right now. So I think that I'll probably just take my baton mace thing and just punch it, like preferably like right in like the sternum kind of area.
Right, okay. Right.
Uh,
Do you want to give us a hack and slash roll then, please?
yeah.
And remember, you get +1.
That is not good.
No.
Wait, that's damage. I needed to give a. What is that?
Why have you rolled
strength?
damage?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I hit the wrong thing.
That's all right.
Was it strength?
Yeah, it's plus strength. So just roll the strength button.
Yeah, still not good.
Even with a +1, that's 6.
Yeah.
Mark XP, please.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna level up fast.
It's not as fast as me.
I
I'm still lying under a pile of books.
So I thought of picture Brody being more dexterous and less strong.
So you go, so you're on, because you're sort of underneath it, and you sort of go to swing up at it, and it's like I said, it's sort of jump. It's sort of like, I don't know what it's called, but you know where they sort of like reel back in pain, and it's 2 forwards come up, and you completely miss as it arcs. You sort of miss, and as it comes down, it sort of like knocks you to the ground. You know, it knocks you to the ground, and you sort of like just lay there. You could probably actually see stars as it swings around your head. Not swings around your head, but as the sort of like take 1 damage minus your armor, of course.
Which is 1, so 0.
Yay!
Hey.
Just stunned momentarily.
I keep saying Tyrell. Don't know why I've got Tyrell in my head. Tyrell, you sort of like, you know, you can hear muffling coming from behind you of the books, and it sounds like someone's desperately trying to push books, because you can hear them sort of constantly like falling around you, and you roughly remember that's where Shara was, like, when you last saw her cowering behind a bookcase.
But she's relatively safe under the books at the moment, isn't she?
She's relatively safe under the books, yes.
The other 2 are not safe
That's correct.
because they've got a big monster over the top of them.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, I'm going to sit up. I'm assuming I'm laying on the floor.
Well, you're sitting on your bum.
Okay.
Against
No,
the pile of books.
in that case, I'm going to just thrust my staff forwards, and from the end of it, 4 points of light are going to come out and zoom, twisting round, and hit the cat creature in the side.
Okay, sounds like you're doing cast magic missile. That's what I assumed. Okay, give us a cast magic roll, please.
So that's intelligence.
Not bad.
Yay!
Took me a minute for it to show up. It was just blank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a blank box.
It was like,
It is a bit slow tonight for some reason. I'm not sure why. It's usually instant, but this time it's not. Right, so obviously you've got choices.
I get a -1
Okay.
to that dice roll because I'm keeping the fear up. So because I'm keeping the spell up, I get -1 to it. But it still makes it an 8, so it's still in the same range.
Okay.
Anyway.
Did you want to? All right, and because you got 7 to 9, you need to pick one of the options.
Yeah. So I am going to I'm going to draw unwelcome attention. I'll put myself in the spot.
Okay, you're going to put yourself in a spot then.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to roll damage for me then, please?
So how do I roll damage?
I think it's 4d4, isn't it?
It's 2d4.
Okay. Right, let's have a look at your cat sheet, because you should have it on your cat sheet.
I think you just type in.
You ain't got it on anyway. So let me just put that in. So I've added d4. If you just roll that twice, if you just press the d20 next to damage, and that should roll. Or you could just put /r space 2d4. Whichever way you prefer.
I'm really confused.
You could type it in, or you can just hit the button twice.
Or you can, if you look at the menu on the left-hand side, there's a dice there. You can press that, and that will bring up a basic dice roller for you as well. And you can drop down and stuff like that, or you can just click on the D4 twice, or whatever way you want to do it.
So 3 damage.
That's me rolling, not him.
Oh.
Demonstration rolls.
2 4s. Come on.
1 and 1.
Oh. I'll tell you what, this is screwing me tonight. This is ridiculous.
Not our friends. If these were physical dice, I'd probably be tossing them.
They'd be in the
Carl's
microwave
friends.
right now. They would be right in the microwave.
they'd go back into the box, and I'd pull out another pound of dice and be like, "You're coming with me."
What if they spread their bad
2
luck?
plus damage.
Okay. The magic missiles just sort of impound into the side of this, into the cat reptile thing. It's sort of leathery hide seems to absorb most of that damage, and it sort of glares at you with its eyes, and it starts sort of like not marching, but starts sort of bounding towards you, towards the pile of books where poor shower is.
Squished elf.
It's still being temperamental because you've got that spell going on.
Yeah.
So it's sort of trying to see if it can get to you without having to like
Going near the staff.
Yeah, go near the staff. So what do you do? You know, what do you do? I mean, you've got this thing coming at you. It's gonna if you don't.
How tall is it?
It's
Horse-sized.
taller than you. Yeah, it's about. It's like I don't know. It's about, I'd say 10 foot, maybe 10
Oh
foot
God.
from
That's a massive
feet
horse.
to head.
I want to do something stupid. So I
Already
got like
done so.
rollers on my. What's that?
You already done something stupid.
Well, besides character creation.
Do I think I'll be able to touch its face?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Safely?
but you'd need to give me a defy to be able to do it and not, suffer its charge towards you. You would need to give me some form of defy danger roll to be able to like sort of roll with it. It depends on how you want to describe how you're going to get out of it. Sort of
It's
bound
coming
towards
towards
you.
me.
Mm-hmm.
How is it coming towards me with its head down? Is it
Its head is
like
down.
sort
Its
of
head's
charging?
down.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then I'm going to wait. I want to wait until almost the last moment,
Okay.
and then as it gets to me, I'm going to put my hand on its head, and like as I put my hand on its head, push myself to the side, so I kind of roll out of the like use it to give me the momentum to get out of the way.
Okay,
If
it's
that makes
still
sense.
okay. It's going to be defy danger based on dex still, because you are trying to quickly or use your dexterous ability to get out of its way.
And then when I touch it, I want to cast a spell. So,
Okay, so we'll
but
do the
let's see if I
defy
can get out of
danger
the way
roll.
first. Yeah,
because you might be in too much pain to
might
actually be
get
able to
close.
cast a spell.
absolutely.
I can't even. 9. So that's a
Doable.
partial success. Okay, so what happens is you manage to put your hand on its face. You manage to move, sort of like roll along the side of its head.
Mm-hmm.
But the momentum of it sort of hits your staff.
Yeah.
I know I'm going for your staff, and it's sort of like it's battered out of your hand,
That's fine.
and it sort of like goes sort of whirling further into the stacks of books.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you want to cast a spell, you can cast a spell.
I want to cast light.
Light.
Mhm.
Okay. I just dropped all my books on the floor.
Just recreating the library.
Well, just recreating the reefs.
There's a small
No,
mouse underneath it.
I'm going to go back to reefs in a minute because obviously some of these books are going to go
Yeah.
flying.
So obviously the idea with casting light on its face is to blind it.
Okay.
It's as bright as a torch, so it's like it's got a torch in its face.
Sure, go on then.
So I need to make a intelligence roll, yeah?
Yes, please.
To
You
cast
need
a
to
spell?
cast a spell. Yes, please.
So I'm at -1 to this dice roll because I've still got the fear thing
Does
going
it? If it's on, how long does it? How long does it remain?
on. As long as I
Okay.
maintain it.
Okay, all right, cool. Because you can
So-
drop them at any time if you want
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yay!
Finally.
Not really.
So suddenly its face erupts into you do know once it leaves your presence. So basically, once it leaves contact, it stops. If you read the spell. So it's
Yeah,
going to be
that's
like
fine.
so it's going to be like a flashbang for it.
Yeah.
It-
It should still blind it,
if-
though, shouldn't it?
It face flares up in like a fiery, I suppose it looks fiery, but yeah, so a bright yellow, it shine, you can see all the this dark library sort of like is engulfed in a blinding flash of light as you sort of like continue to roll off the creature. You're still, funnily enough, standing when you eventually finish unrolling from it.
Wow.
Which is better than your usual. Well, it's not your usual, but your first attempt where you was like pushed along the ground. As this creature sort of like slams into the pile of books where Weaves is, all these books sort of come sort of sliding over you. You're sort of like half exposed. Sarah, you're half exposed, half not. There's this thing sort of, it's just blinking. It can't see what it's doing. What are you doing?
This is me now?
Yes.
I'm scrabbling the fuck away from that. So heaving my way out the pile of books, going, oh god!
Okay, do you want to give me
screaming like a girl because I'm a girl?
Okay. It's all blinking. You can see its eyes like dilated. Dilated. Yeah. So they're like really small. Obviously, they're like cat's eyes, I suppose.
Or possibly lizard eyes.
Yeah, lizard eyes, cat eyes are pretty similar. They got like that sideways blinky thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's creepy.
Freaky.
So I'm dodging away.
Huge pupils and sideways blinky eyes.
Sort of,
oh my God.
You can see it's because it's not attacking you. I mean, it's clearly staring directly at you, but it just can't see
me.
You.
Okay.
You did suddenly through all the like book pages and cracks that possibly could be. There was like a sudden bright flash and then darkness. So you're just scrabbling out of the books, yeah.
Looking at my gear, what could I do? Looking at my strength stat, going, no, don't do that.
Can I say to me, girl, like just as an action, just so she knows roughly where to scrabble.
Oh right, to me, girl.
Yeah,
yes, I was like, is this an arcane word I should understand? To me, girl.
This way, to me. To me, girl.
Yes.
I was thinking, is that a move? To me, girl.
Yes, I will run towards Thyret.
Okay. What weapon did you choose, Weaves?
I have, strangely enough, a worn bow, a bundle of arrows, and a short sword.
Okay.
I got a whole pack of them, of weapons.
Jeez.
But yes, being
what's your dexterity?
far away. My dexterity is 13.
And could you have started with a rapier?
Yes.
Should have gone for the rapier.
Yeah, really?
Because
I thought that was a strength thing.
No, it's finesse weapon. You use dex instead of strength.
God damn it. See, I looked at that and thought, maybe I should look this up in the manual. And then I thought, no, it's a sword. It's going to be strength, isn't it? Ugh.
The pointy end goes in the bad man.
Stupid rapier. Well, never mind.
Okay, so you run.
I shall read more of the manual this week.
You don't
We'll get you one later. Don't worry about it.
You keep telling me I shouldn't read the manual, and then you tell me things I should know.
Well, you should ask questions.
I don't know. So far, the books seem to be our enemy based on.
You can.
Well, not. The
I mean,
dice seem to be our bloody enemy.
The thing is, this is only like this is not even the first session. If you want to change anything about your character, you are quite welcome to change stats around and change equipment if you wish.
Can I change my gear right now?
Of course you can.
Yay! I have a rapier.
Bing.
Good choice.
Twing! I whip out my rapier.
Are you
And
doing this from the books or what?
from the
once you've
books.
got
I have
free-
scrambled out of the books, and instead of running towards Thyret, I have decided to try and stab the thing in the face.
Okay. Okay. Right. Do you want to roll damage for me, please? Because it can't see you, so it's completely defenseless.
Hey! Boop. I have poked it in the face and done 2 damage.
Your rapier sort of just bends against the scales of the creature, the hide, scale hides, whatever. You don't even pierce. You don't even draw blood. In fact, it's like
I thought I was rolling damage.
Think.
Oh, God damn it.
You did roll damage,
Oh, okay.
but you didn't do enough damage. Let me check the rapier though.
Piercing.
Does it have piercing?
I don't know. I don't think so.
It's gonna be marketplace.
Like precise, I think is all that has. Precise.
Where is it? Rapier, close, precise.
Yep. I gotta add weight to myself now. Close, precise.
Yeah, precise, and then precise means it rewards careful strikes. Use deck to hack and slash with this weapon, not strength. Right, 1 second. I just need to quickly go use the bathroom
Okay.
because I know we're technically over, but we'll just finish this and then we'll end.
Okay. So I sort of vaguely scratched it, but still did kind of damage, but not really. I don't really
Not a
understand
lot.
this.
Well, he did as much as my magic missile did.
Yeah.
The wave's weak around here. It's not working. Yeah, we should have gone with the zombies. Whose
Lava
stupid
zombies.
idea was this cat thing? I tell you.
Right?
Goddamn surfer dudes.
Look, I stabbed
Next
it.
time
It's
that I need to
fine.
kill a monster, I just shut my goddamn mouth.
That's right.
No scales
When
next time.
someone else
Soft skin.
says I've got a boring option, we go for the boring option, all right? Yeah.
It's a door-to-door salesman that's on the other side. Let's go with that.
We should have gone with a tortoise or a turtle.
Balloon monster.
Still kind of strong. I'm thinking like a giant fly.
No, maybe not.
Might have an exoskeleton.
Hello,
like-
I'm back.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Like a moderate sized fly next time.
Yeah.
Did say it was big. Maybe it just seemed big while we were running.
It's tired. It's had a hard day, you know.
It's hungry. Who's
Yeah.
tired?
I'm kind of like liking the imagery that was playing in my head a while ago. If it's like focused on fighting the stick, that the cat's just like batting at the stick, chasing it down the aisleways.
Yeah.
No, that's my staff. I need it.
But you could just throw it away. And we run.
Dude, you need to like let go of material possessions. Like
Yeah.
things that you possess end up possessing you.
So profound.
I'll show you all about possession in a moment. I tell you.
Right, where were we? Who was doing what?
I poked it in the face.
oh.
Very gently.
Right, so yeah, you sort of like you don't manage to pierce the armor clearly, and you just sort of like, you know when Brave just sort of like just bend against like a hard.
Yeah.
It just sort of like
Boof.
bends at the not at the point, but in the middle where you know
Yeah, where they
you
bend.
haven't made it. All right then. Thanks, Reese. Thanks. We'll quickly jump to. Well, I'll go to Tyrette. What? This thing is still blinded. What are you doing?
Okay, so there are books all over the floor.
There are books all over the floor.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'm going to grab a book.
Yep.
I'm going to rip out some pages,
Yep.
and I'm going to fling them at the cat creature. And as I do, I'm going to turn them into magic missiles, so the pages get all sharp, and hopefully that'll work better than the points of light I tried before.
Okay. Give us a cast spell roll. So you can do different things with your spells.
Magic missile just says it's projectiles, so
Yeah.
I just thought it'd be nicer than just doing points of light all the time.
That's all right. Keep
Plus
it
fuck
creative.
books, man, right?
Oh, apparently the books don't work.
Stupid paper. Stupid
that's a
weak
flaw.
paper.
Mark
Saying, dude.
Mark XP for me, please.
That's a 4.
Can you roll 2d4 damage for me, please?
I can.
So the spell does go off
Oh,
quite
right.
well. Does go off quite well. Unfortunately, the intended target was not the target you was looking for.
Oh god.
Shara,
Oh,
take
God.
5 damage, please.
Ow.
Minus your armor.
God damn, I don't have any armor.
You got in the way. I said to me, not in front of me.
Okay, we're going to jump over to Carl. Carl, what are you doing?
Okay, so it's there. It's on its feet.
It's about 10 foot away now, I think. Maybe a little bit less than 10 foot because it's probably longer than 5 foot long. It's probably about 8 foot long, I'd say. No, that would look really weird if it's 10 foot long and 8 foot long.
It's massive.
Looks like a little
It's just
giraffe.
probably-
It's a
Was
baby
that kind of
giraffe.
tail and-
In fact, it's probably
It's an
hindquarters.
elephant.
Its hindquarters is probably at your, probably closer to, probably only like a few feet away.
Stick your fist up its
Okay.
bum.
I hear that's where their weak part is.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's bleeding from the wound that I gave it already. So I'm gonna draw my short sword and try and slice its tail off.
Surely, if you're holding your short sword and you stick your hand up its bum,
So,
Right,
so
like-
the bum. Have we all been watching All Creatures Great and Small?
I'm just
Yes.
following Wolf's lead. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just following the train of thought. Slice the tail off and it'll be angry.
Because it's not already angry.
Yeah.
After you
so I
stabbed it in the
roll-
dick or whatever you did.
It's slightly perturbed.
So hack and slash is
No,
strength.
you don't, because it's still not. It is not. First and foremost, you can do it because it's not aware of you. You can do a backslap. Well, it is aware of you, but it's not aware of you at the moment. A, because it's blinded, and B, because it's facing. It's not. Its focus
It's a
isn't
bum.
drawn on
Its
you.
bum can't see you.
Oh, true.
So you could backstab if you wish.
All right. I'm gonna backstab again, and I'll just roll damage this time.
Okay, roll damage.
Uh,
D8, please.
That's it. The numero uno.
1.
So you got to roll.
One.
You got to roll a D8 as well, and you roll your D8 and your D6, isn't it? Or is that?
Mm.
Oh no, you rolled to
No,
hit.
no.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Right.
should have backstabbed.
So you go to cut the tail off, and you're using your short sword. You've clearly forgotten to sharpen your blade.
God damn it.
So you just sort of like hit it with. Well, you probably just hit it with the side of the blade instead. And you sort of like just sort of like twatting a tail with a stick, basically like a lollipop stick. Oh god, that's not even a.
Goes first. You just kind of went sideways at it.
Crap.
Brody, what are you doing?
Since I'm not underneath it anymore, I'm gonna run over to Thyret. But dude, this is a gnarly wound. Here, and just like heal.
Okay, give us a roll, please.
That's just a wisdom roll.
How does this, is it a spell?
It's a spell, yeah.
Yeah, just roll wisdom then, please.
All right. And then that's. I gotta roll a D8, I guess, for healing, to figure out how much it heals him for.
Yes, please.
Okay.
What does a 9 do?
You
You need to read it out. Read it out. It's going to be the same as the wizard, pretty much. If it's cast spell roll, or whatever it's called.
On 7 to 9, the spell is cast, but choose one. Draw unwelcome attention to yourself, and the GM will tell you how. Your casting distances you from your deity. Take -1 ongoing to cast a spell until the next time you commune. After you cast it, the spell is revoked by your deity. You cannot cast the spell again until you commune. I'm going to go with draws unwelcome attention.
Okay, cool. I'll get to some
So do I
unwanted.
do my heal my heal
Yeah,
first?
do heal. Yep, heal.
All right, so you heal for
Excuse me.
6.
oh, nice.
So this cat is still. I mean, it hasn't been very long. The cat is still like trying to get its eyesight back, and it's just sort of turns because it can still. It's got other senses. It's got smell and sound, and it hears a sound. Mainly you talking about. Oh man, you've got.
Oh, it's a gnarly wound.
And it sort of just turns, and it its head sort of like. It sort of slams into your, it slams into you, Brody, and you're sort of like, you're knocked back as well. You're sort of like knocked across the floor. Again, everyone's getting knocked all over the place at the moment, and you sort of like, you're sort of like sent basically flying back to where you was in the beginning.
So I'm back on like the edge of the door, where I was
You're
holding.
you're also
Go
on the
back to
floor.
door.
Yeah, you're sprayed over the floor. A loud crack or crunch as the sort of like the brittle wooden, slightly rotten door sort of cracks and breaks under the force that you take. Take 5 damage minus your armor, please. If you've got any armor on.
I do. So I just marked that. That's just HP. Click down. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing?
No, there should be 2 spaces.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
up, I think.
For some reason, it has like divided by 21, like 9 divided by 21. I don't know why it says 21 there.
Hang on,
No,
what?
no, it's slash. So 21 is your maximum.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's what you've taken out of your maximum. So 21 is your maximum.
So I'm not sure where your 9
okay,
came
so
from.
I had this wrong from the first place. Then, I thought my maximum was 9.
Oh,
So okay, so I'm taking 5 off of that. So that's what, 16? Maths, yeah.
Just count up to hit 21.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds fine. That sounds fair. We'll just do that then.
Just want to check. What's your base
My base
health?
HP.
is in Malibu.
8 plus Constitution. 8 plus 13 is 21.
Oh, it's plus 13. Okay. Interesting. All right, that's not what I thought it was. That's actually much better than I thought my HP was. So.
Yeah, it's not your constitution bonus, it's your constitution score.
Yeah, it's the
I thought it was just like 8 plus my Constitution bonus, and that's all I got.
Okay, where are we? So, Brody is sort of probably trying to pick himself up.
Yeah.
Carl is busily slapping the creature with the side of his blade as opposed to the front of his blade.
It's now facing Thyret and not me, right?
It's sort of turned away. Yeah, so you're sort of because you're up on the books. It's all right. It's got its head like to 90
Yeah.
degree
So I'm
angle
still up
from you.
next to its head, but its head is looking the other way.
Yes.
Okay.
So what are you doing? What are you doing, Shower?
Stab it
want
in the ear with
you-
your rapier.
Others. When it says that I can give someone hopefully 1d forward to damage, does that mean on their next attack they get? I don't understand what forward means in this context.
Forward gives you basically it's a plus to the dice roll.
Okay. So I would like to assist the person I think is going to attack next, which is probably Thyret.
Okay.
So I will do another little song.
Yes, please.
Oh. Thyret's lights are very sharp. Hopefully this time he hits the target.
That's the worst. So it's like your fucking whale song that you sing.
My whale song.
Should have gone with hit the mark.
Yeah.
No, everyone is sacred. That one. That's one.
Yes, my sub song. All my songs are terrible. I told you I was a
don't-
terrible bard.
I don't do sub
You
songs.
tell lady to come to
So don't have
Malibu.
subs.
You can practice. you
Yeah.
know?
You're the
Look,
best
I'm in
bard
the
I've
middle
ever
of
met.
combat. It's hard to think of stuff.
yeah.
You're the first bard, but you're the best bard.
I heard best bard.
Wait until
all you
you
need
see.
to hear.
Wait until you see what musical instruments she's bloody ordered.
Yeah. Oh, did you get that? Are you getting it? Yeah.
It was Wookie's idea.
If it's not an air guitar, I'm going to be very disappointed.
That is what I said.
You're,
I
you're
was
not going to be disappointed by it. You are not
It's
going
gonna
to
be
disappointed by
amazing
it.
slash terrible.
I was gonna still do Brody, but with the air guitar.
So you got to roll your thingy, Did you
Oh
roll it
yeah,
yet?
I do
No.
need to roll, don't I? What do I roll? Charisma.
It's plus charisma.
Boop. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, you're so goddamn charismatic.
God
I'm
damn.
totally awesome.
You are pretty good at this. Told you were the best bard.
Thank God, some of us are finally rolling good dice. Everyone but me.
So it says on a 10 plus, the ally gets the selected. Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm going for
So did
1d
you go
forward
f-
to damage.
Okay, yep. Okay, cool. Right, okay, so we'll jump to I'm gonna write these characters down eventually. Tyrette.
So,
Tyrette, I mean,
obviously, I'm not particularly happy with the result of my last spell.
clearly.
But
so
I'm singing.
Can I? Is it possible for me to step slightly round, so putting the lizard cat thing in between me and Sarah?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in
Okay, so
serious trouble
hopefully-
if you hit it this time.
Yeah,
I mean, me
hopefully
this time.
That should stop me from hitting. And then I'm gonna cast magic missile again. So
You might as well just drop. Just a word of advice: just drop the bloody fear spell because it's not in effect anymore, is it? Really, it's down the one of the bookcases, not bookcases, but stacks.
well, the thing
Going
is,
after it, isn't it?
well, it's going to try and stay away from it. But the thing is, I can end one of the moves I've got is spell defense.
Yep,
So
yep, I understand. I know what you're doing. Yep.
so I'm just going to take the -1 and give it a go.
Okay.
More points than I didn't like the books last time.
Just throw actual books, not paper. God.
That's
So
an
plus-
11.
Oh yeah, 11. Still 10 plus.
Yep.
So you succeed without any problem. So that's 3d4 roll.
That is some solid finger wiggling. Wow. That not so much though.
3 1s.
Oh my god.
Well, luckily enough for you, you didn't actually need much more to kill it, because it's guts. I hate it. Well, it's not blood is like pissing out of the room that Cole did already. And he did quite a bit to it.
Thank God.
And I didn't. How did that suddenly change colour? Oh, probably because I accidentally touched it.
What are you doing?
So you actually only this final spell just sort of you describe what you do. To describe describe the spell and
Okay,
then
so
I'll describe the outcome.
so this time, I put my arms out to the side. I make a grand gesture of wheeling them round, and I point my hands palm out at the creature, and a point of light flies out from each of my palms, straight at the creature, slamming it in the side.
Okay. Yeah, your arcane bolt sort of managed to pierce. It's only slightly. You see these like multiple like shards of light just sort of like pierce the hide of this creature, or the scales, or whatever you want to call it, because it's all the same, really, isn't it? Scales, skin, whatever. And
Pretty much.
it just sort of like you can see it sort of like staggers for a bit. It just sort of for about 10 seconds, it sort of just staggers, and then it just falls to the. Why am I acting it out? And it's just slumps it just slumps.
'Cause you're on camera.
It's like its shoulders sort of like one of its like it sort of like slumps against the empty bookcase, and knocks it to the it falls to the ground, knocking the bookcase down, and it sort of knocks domino effect. It knocks a few other bookcases down as it sort of just in its death throes, just coughs up blood and ceases to exist. It's still there, but
That's quite powerful magic.
It did.
And we'll end on that point. Right.
Awesome.
Now
Still alive.
there's
Everybody lived.
Severely injured.
Sorry, sir.
Well, I
Right.
can tell you that.
Fine.
so So this is what happens every session. So this isn't going to be massively, it's not going to be. This we do end of session, end of every session. Okay. So when you reach the end of a session, choose one bond that you feel is resolved. Ask the player of that character you have the bond with if they agree. If they do, mark XP and write a new bond with whomever you wish. Then, if you fulfill your alignment at least once this session, mark XP, then answer these questions together. Now, these two things probably haven't been accomplished yet because someone might be lucky, but we haven't really had a chance. We only had an hour and a half to do anything with, so we haven't really had a chance to explore any of that yet. Next week, we'll have like 4 hours to get on with this. Yeah. So, some of these questions you're probably going to answer no to anyway. So did anyone achieve their move any bonds? I assume you haven't. What about okay?
I think threat is in constant danger. I'll keep him safe maybe by like rushing over and healing him and like trying to like protect him when the door fell. I don't know how I feel about that one though. Like I'm kind of like that's iffy to me.
And did any of you fulfill your alignment?
Me.
Oh yeah, I did.
I feel like I did.
You need to tell me your alignment. So what's your alignment, Wookie?
I'm lawful and I stick to the tenets of my God, which is to be excellent to each other. And I kind of feel like I did that. Like
you were definitely excellent to me.
Yeah, like I was trying to like throwing myself in front of Carl with the shield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And, yeah,
Mark XP like then. Just you only get one.
Yeah.
Oh god, my brain just froze. Krayla, what did you say you think you did?
Alignment. I'm chaotic, and I leapt into a plan without an action, or leapt into action without a plan. Or danger without a plan. Rolling between the cat's legs and stabbing into the chest. Like, without thinking.
Mark XP. Did you say Weaves as well?
Yep, I performed my art to aid someone else.
Okay, Mark XP. Unfortunately, Andy, discover a magical mystery tour.
I did not do it. No.
Not yet.
But we didn't really have a chance to really get to that point. So
bloody cat lizard.
Okay, and that wasn't my fault. I mean, if it was just the zombies, it would have probably been an easier fight. blame Wookie.
Yeah,
right,
I'll take that one.
And also,
it was a good fight though.
And if you can tell, I suddenly reduced its runes by quite a bit to get it over with. Yeah. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
No.
Yes.
There were cat lizards.
Books are bad.
Books hurt. That's what I learned.
Books are not our friends. Reading is really hard.
Did we overcome a notable enemy?
I think so.
It was pretty chuff hard.
It was just a monster, though.
It was just a monster. It wasn't a notable enemy. Though.
Yeah,
it was a six-legged lizard cat.
It didn't even have a name.
It was the tigress.
The tigress. That's a creature, not a lizard.
I called it tigress.
It's also a superhero or villain in DC, I think. Tigress.
Yeah, probably. DC has like Tigra.
Yeah.
Tigra.
Did we loot a memorable treasure?
No.
Okay, but we do this every session. So every session you get a chance to play up your alignment and try and advance your bonds if you can, and then we'll try and do this. But I mean, these might not always come up. We might not be able to always answer them every session. Depends on what happens and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I will try and bring everyone's alignment into a game, but I can't guarantee every session I can bring something up. So you might end up with like a session where it's just like role play throughout the entire thing, where it might end up with a session where there's quite a bit of action all the time and stuff like that. So swings and roundabouts, hopefully. Other than that, that's really it, I think. Apart from the shout outs and then I don't know how we're going to do this. I don't know who's got a shout out page and who hasn't.
Everyone has a shout out page.
Even me?
Yep.
Oh wow! I get
We're gonna
shout
start with you.
away.
There you
Oh
are.
fuck! I don't even know what it says, Weefs.
It says it's just your Twitch and your Twitter links.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have
Oh,
your
okay.
schedule.
Good, because I don't stick to that schedule one bit.
Okay.
I've got a schedule, and I'm usually on earlier, or I'm on later, or I don't come on at all because my sleeping pattern's screwed over. But is it me? Am I on?
Yes, it's you.
Oh, okay. Hi, I'm James. James to UK. Most people call me James Cock for some fucking reason. This is my channel, and this will be on YouTube. I stream more or less daily. Currently, I've been playing Skyrim because I've been trying to get into the old fantasy mood, because it does, helps influence my decisions on what I want to happen in a game. Is playing video games that are related to the current role play game that I want to play. So yeah, I'll probably be streaming about 10. Well, it depends what time I get up tomorrow, but hopefully about 10 to midday. I'll probably start streaming some Skyrim tomorrow.
GMT.
At GMT because I'm in England, so I'm not going to do any other time zone because I'm not in a different time zone. If you want to support the channel in any way and help keep this roleplay stream going, think about perhaps subbing to me on Game Swiss or one-off donations. Any amount really helps because I'm piss ass poor all the time, that's really about it. And thanks everyone for watching and hanging out in chat. I think it's been quite a good active chat. So thank you very much. Who's next? I don't know who's next.
You're the GM. You're in charge. Tell me who's next. I'll click on it.
Well, we're going to do it in
Jeez,
close and
James.
Weefs. It's your go. I don't know.
me.
I'm not in charge of the...
This is me. I'm Weefs. I also stream on Twitch. I'm on Twitter. I stream on Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. Monday, tomorrow, is my paint stream. So I'm teaching myself to do Bob Ross paint with varying levels of success. Otherwise, I play random video games. Whatever I feel like.
Andy?
I'm Andy. I don't do any streaming or anything like that. But if you're a role player and you want to check out my stuff, I do 3D dungeon tiles, all handmade, all hand painted, custom jobs available. Check out the links there, DMB Games. And then we've got a Facebook page with loads of new bits and pieces on there. We're just working on nearly 80 new pieces to go out in the next month. So check it out. Cheers.
Do you ship internationally?
Yes, ship internationally. I will ship anywhere anyone wants me to ship it to. Anyone who wants it can have it.
All right, ship it to Antarctica. Gotcha.
Kaylor?
Later.
Sorry.
All right, Kaylor.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's getting to the end of the night.
Missed out this fucking tea.
Whoa! There's a T there. Oh, hi.
Fuck my teas.
You're British. You love tea. What the hell?
I spent most of it out my nose.
I'm
Yeah, sorry.
22 on Twitter. I'm Claytor55. I stream Monday through Friday, usually 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I have every form of social media, and I just stream whatever. Currently, I'm on the new season of Conan on TRP, on Twitch RP, Arc, Twitch RP, and Digimon fucking Cyber Sleuth. There we go. That's the one.
and
Jazz hands.
Wookie now.
All right, I'm Wookie Wang. I'm not streaming currently. I'm going to be streaming in the upcoming weeks. Deja Blue, who is in chat, is doing some fantastic artwork for my page. I'm currently mostly playing Overwatch and For Honor. I also do some roleplay on Twitch RP. I'm going to probably do some of the Conan if that ever gets a little bit better place. And just thanks everybody for tuning in. Hopefully you were entertained, and hopefully see you back here again.
Absolutely.
Cool. We'll be live 8 o'clock well, the same time, 8 p.m. GMT next Sunday for session 2.
Yay!
And
Can't wait.
I think that will be about it. So yeah, so thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Share this out. Let people know. Let's get a really good audience.
Tell people about our awesome
Just-
Dungeon World
just-
show.
Just for me, all right? Because I need I'm poor.
Thanks for running it, James. It was great.
That's
Yes,
right.
thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks for having
And
me
yeah,
along.
I hope you all enjoyed it, and I thank you also all for playing and coming up with interesting ideas, maybe a bit bizarre ideas, okay, and giving me a curveball, right? And thank you all,
My pleasure,
and,
bro.
and we'll see you all next week. Same
you
bat
next
channel,
week.
same bat time. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Take
Doodles.
care.